Hey everybody, I'm Christopher Green. You're tuning into AMTV, Alternative Media Television. Please click the link below to support our sponsor, goldsilver.com. That's goldsilver.com. Get all of your precious metals needs, gold and silver from goldsilver.com. Have it shipped securely to your door or store it safely with Brinks Storage. Enter promo code AMTV-FREE USA right now. Are you prepared for an EMP attack? Because today on Capitol Hill, many congressmen believe that it is the greatest threat, the greatest existential threat to the United States and Americans at large, threatening to wipe out 90+% of the U.S. population if by chance, tragically, catastrophically, we were caught off guard at a moment's notice. Whether or not this was our own government's gross incompetence, as we see time and time again, or it was a nefarious act from a foreign government, a terrorist organization, Durka manufactured Al-Qaeda here in the United States, or it was a potential natural cosmic event, an asteroid like knocked out the dinosaurs and their species, or was a potential solar flare that literally brought America and potentially the entire planet to its knees. And I think this is very important to think about because I really believe, like many of these congressmen on Capitol Hill, that it really ultimately is our greatest existential threat. In a world entirely dependent on the technology itself, on the Google Glass, on the future neural implants, on the implementation and the merger of man with machine, this Ray Kurzweil world that he believes in 2025, once there's a parabolic shift in the technology gap, basically closes, that the computer AI will actually exceed that of human intelligence. What would a world do with self-driving cars that can be actually taken over and hacked, like was the case with Michael Hastings and his tragic death via Bluetooth, in a world where you can wear contact lenses to have the vision of a hawk, implant devices into your brain so that you can hear better, act in an artificial reality through the lens of Kim Kardashian or Justin Bieber? What would the world do? Not only dependent on this for our very livelihood, our safety, and our survival, whether or not this is clean water or it's the delivery of our food. These are the potential risks, the very deep risks involved. And in my humble opinion, what would happen wouldn't be pretty. Not only would it be a total societal breakdown, a societal shift, which I think literally could create a situation where every mom and dad out there, what they thought would be a casual camping trip for a couple of days would soon draw out to weeks, potentially months, and even years. Would pretty much end with every bumbling idiot fool, mainstream sheeple here in the United States with a entitlement complex in an all-out war, probably shooting each other from their Escalades and Mercedes-Benzes. That's the world that we live in today, a very self-entitled, selfish, me, integrated world with the technology that rarely interacts in the physical form in the real world. A society, again, dependent on what these congressmen on Capitol Hill trying to secure the safety of Americans are worried about. And it brings up important questions. I mean, what are our congressmen doing? What is our leadership doing to protect us from such an event? Again, I'm more worried about the United States itself, our own government, than I am Durka terrorists overseas, and our own gross incompetence, which they show daily on any given basis, whether or not this is the joke cover-up that made up CNN's weekly, monthly coverage of flight MH370, which, by the way, was hijacked and was a gigantic cover-up. And like Larry King said in his rant, all we really knew was that the plane turned left. In this world, this technological world dependent on the AI and the machine. And the question we need to ask, and you need to ask tuning in, is, are you prepared? And can we ever really be prepared? In a situation where 90% of the U.S. population was wiped out, can you really be prepared for that? Or will we meet the same fate as species before us? And will we just be eradicated from the planet entirely? Again, cosmic forces, in my opinion, a lot more powerful than you or me. I'm Christopher Green. Get it out everywhere. Make it viral, hard hitting it in your face, and click the link below to support our sponsor.